Hey YouTube, I'm Rick from LookNowTV. Check out this awesome video. Did a Japanese pilot and his crew encounter UFOs? When handed the evidence, did the government cover it all up? Yeah, I want answers too. I'm Rick from LookNowTV. Join me as we look at this mysterious video. On November 17th, 1986, the Japanese crew of a JAL Boeing 747 cargo freighter witnessed three unidentified flying objects. The pilot was a man named Kenju Terauchi, an ex-fighter pilot with more than 10,000 hours of fighter experience. Flying along with him was his co-pilot and flight engineer Yoshio Tsukuba. After entering Alaskan airspace, Terauchi sees two bright lights off in the distance. The lights are keeping pace with the plane, so they appear to be standing still from the captain's view inside the cockpit. Terauchi radioed into Anchorage Air Center in Alaska to verify if there was any aircraft in the area. Air traffic controllers said there were not. After about 7 to 10 minutes, the objects darted in front of the plane. The captain saw two dark vertical bars intersecting 5 rows of circular sources of brilliant whitish amber light. Terauchi can feel heat radiating from the lights inside the cockpit. He compared the size of each object to a DC-8 jet. The objects hovered in front of his plane in perfect formation with one another. At one point, they switched from a stack to a side-by-side position. The crew attempted to report the sighting to Anchorage Air Center, but their communication systems failed until the UFOs flew further away. Co-pilot Tsukuba picked up the objects on the plane's weather radar system. He watched the UFOs for about 10 minutes as the target's movements corresponded perfectly with the crew's visual observations. About 5 minutes from when the UFOs first appeared in front of the Boeing 747. They quickly darted off. Suddenly, Terauchi saw two pale white lights farther away on the horizon. He assumed that these were the same objects. The lights appeared to be horizontally elongated. They were anchored to a larger object, which Terauchi called a mothership. The mothership UFO was silhouetted against the dark eastern sky, and Terauchi could not distinguish its features. He only said that the object appeared to be walnut-shaped with a wide rim around the circumference. An operator at Elmendorf Air Force Base pieced up an uncorrelated target in the Japanese airline's vicinity. The operator watched the target move around Flight 1628 at the exact same time and the exact same manner that Terauchi and his crew described while viewing the object in person. Terauchi made a request to the FFA tower. He wanted to perform a 360-degree turn to get away from the UFO, but the object continued to follow. The Elmendorf Air Force Base tracked down the unknown object as it trailed Flight 1628. The UFO returned to the same position as it was before Terauchi turned the plane around. The FFA operator then requested a nearby commercial plane to pass by JAL 1628. By the time it reached the target, nearly 40 minutes passed since Terauchi sighted the mystery lights in the sky. The UFO disappeared. Once grounded, Terauchi filed a report with the FAA claiming that he saw a UFO. He and his crew were interviewed extensively. Terauchi made some rough sketches of the objects depicted here. The Japanese broke the story soon after. Terauchi was grounded by an embarrassed Japanese Airlines. He was demoted to a desk job for several years before being reinstated as a pilot. In the meantime, John Callahan, Division Chief of the Accidents Investigation Branch of the FFA, began an investigation on the case. He synchronized the half-hour of radar data with all recorded radio transmissions. This revealed an accurate congruence between the two separate pieces of evidence. Callahan presented the data to Vice Admiral Don Engen. Callahan was invited to present his findings to members of the CIA, the FBI, and President Ronald Reagan's scientific study team. According to Callahan, someone from the CIA instructed everyone in a meeting that it never took place, and a member of President Reagan's study team confiscated the evidence. After the meeting, Callahan and everyone else never heard anything about the UFO incident. The official FFA report concluded that the radar returns from the UFO event were equipment malfunctions on the radar screen that happened to coincide with the maneuvers reported by the flight crew aboard JAL 1628. The original UFO sightings made by Terauchi and his flight crew were never explained. Hey guys, if you liked the video you just saw, then you need to check these out. We got a Japanese UFO legend, UFO case and chemtrails, short documentary style, ancient Egyptian mystery. They're all documentary style, just like the one you just saw. Thanks for watching. See you next time.